To celebrate our nation, that was Skylar Cole with tonight's national anthem performance.
Put me on top.
It's that time of the year. Happy holidays, everyone from 2K Sports as we get set to... They'll have their work cut out for them in this one, Doris. As we know, teams typically don't play as well on the second night of a back-to-back.
You're right, Kevin, because that all comes down to fatigue. A rested team obviously has an advantage over a team playing the second in as many nights. The numbers always back that up.
Let's check out Chicago's starting lineup. They've got Victor Wembanyama. Rose is out there with Bogdanovich. Then there's Boozer, and it's Barnes, and at the 3 slot.
And this is why Bogdanovich has a permanent green light from the arc. Frankly, the team expects this from him.
Robinson a screen on Rose. Brunson the pass to Robinson. And out of bounds, the Bulls will take it. And a chance now to see how teams are faring across the league. Here's the latest edition of the Power Rankings. You look at Denver. They couldn't hold their position this week, but remain in the top 10.
And right now, Chicago, they've come out with a vengeance. I don't care what anyone said about them or their chances to start the year. Now let's see if they can maintain this momentum.
Bogdanovich against Burks. Boozer a screen on Brunson. Just 5 to shoot. From deep three-point land. A nice shot by Bogdanovich. Bogdanovich has got 6 points. And here's Brunson. He'll bring it up for the Knicks. 6-point game. Coming off that loss against the Timberwolves.
Yeah, I mean, hard time shooting the rock in that one. But they also didn't give themselves the best looks.
I think even when you get quality looks, there was an inability to stay consistent. It is hard to win on a cold shooting night in today's NBA. The scoring is just too good.
Burks against Bogdanovich. Shot, high post. Boozer dishes to Rose. Pass to Bogdanovich. A three-pointer off the mark.
And close to making the defense pay for the lax coverage that time.
Hey, Doris, you grew up in New York. The pressure of playing in the big city, is that a real thing?
Oh, absolutely, Kevin. If you're playing in the media capital of the world, everything is magnified. And I think that holds true for the other respective large cities. Los Angeles and Chicago come to mind.
Trains it from beyond the arc.
Quick release from Scotty Barnes. My goodness, pre-shot preparation was on point.
Pass to Robinson. Brunson surveying the D. Robinson sets a screen for Brunson. Robinson kicks to Anunoby. New York needs to get off a shot. And here's Brunson outside. And the shot clock expires. 24-second violation. The Bulls have gone 3 of 4 from the field to start out the game. Wembanyama, a screen on Burks. Back to Rose. And the call will be against Julius Randle. That is his first foul of the game.
First team foul.
And it's the Bulls with the ball.
Well, really good effort on defense from Jalen Brunson, really making it hard on his man to try to score.
Randle against Boozer. Randle with the bucket.
Just setting the tone with an aggressive move to the rack. And where's the help defensively?
To me, that's a complete lack of communication on that side of the ball. These guys need to be talking to each other.
Rose kicks to Bogdanovich. Boozer with the screen for Bogdanovich. Inside, it's stolen by Randle. Bogdanovich against Burks. And there's a whistle that goes on Scotty Barnes. That is his first foul of the game. The Knicks making a switch here. McBride's checked in, and a change for the Bulls. Gordon's checked in, and stolen by Gordon. Drops in the breakaway layup. Just over 3.5 minutes gone here in the first. After 7 years with Houston, Eric Gordon traded away during the 2023 season.
Look, Kev, when you look back at that Houston time period, only James Harden made more threes in that particular uniform. Gordon was one of the keys on those 50-60 win teams. Eric will always have a place in Rockets lore.
Burks the pass to Anunoby. Clock at 6. Bounce pass from Burks. Three-pointer, Randall. Drops in the tray. Randall's got his second bucket of the night.
Well, Julius Randle has put in time to grow his ability to make three-point shots. Nice delivery.
36 seconds left in the first quarter. Here's Rose, and he drives in.
Oh, inflicting some punishment with the two-hand flush.
They're going for the throat. Knicks trail by 6. Here's McBride. Hasn't made one yet. Here's Anunoby. Rebound by the Bulls. First chance of the season for them to go up against this Knicks team.
Yeah, two conference rivals. I mean, they'll play each other a total of 4 times this season.
So what you look for in the first game, 1, does one team make a statement? And 2, how does the other team react to that?
Showing the quickness right there. Just tough to keep up with it.
Chicago shooting their first free throw of the night here. And Rose, no good on that.
Well, an interesting thing about Derrick Rose, right? Over his career, he's been an up-and-down jump shooter, but he's been remarkably consistent from the free throw line.
And so it's the Chicago Bulls in the driver's seat, up 8 points at the end of the quarter. They've been playing some inspired defense, giving up very few easy points. And we'll be back with you shortly. And if you're just joining us, we've played through 1 quarter in this one. And some stats here, guys. The scoring breakdown for the Bulls.
We've got a bunch of this game yet to be played, but they're shooting it well from the three-point line. That's got to be a welcome sight.
Yeah, they've also been alert and active on the defensive end, creating turnovers and turning those into points on the offensive end.
So with Rose on the bench, here's the group that Billy Donovan has on the floor. You've got Gordon, Carter out there with Andre Drummond. Then there's Dosunmu, and it's Williams at the 3, the small forward. Here's Dosunmu. Good on the three-point shot. Dosunmu's got his first 3 points of the game.
Well, there's an unpredictability to his offensive game. He is always keeping the defense off balance.
The pass to Bogdanovich. And he... can't answer back. The three-pointer offline. So the Bulls, the last game, a win against the 76ers in Philadelphia. Drummond with a screen on Hart. Gordon with no one around. A chance there to push it to double digits, but it's off the mark. And so it's Brunson with it. He brings it up for New York. They trail by 9 points. McBride passes to Bogdanovich. He gets it in there. Bogdanovich has got his first basket of the night.
That was big because they dug a big hole in the first quarter, but starting to show signs of life.
Gordon for 3. Bogdanovich grabs the miss.
And I think that one could have easily have fallen for him.
Passes it to Brunson. Takes the assist and lays it in. Pick out the pass nicely. Brunson's got his first bucket in this one. On the wing, Eric Gordon. Carter sets the pick for Gordon. Pass to Dosunmu. Great. You look at the size of some of these point guards now. Magic Johnson would feel right at home.
Yeah, it's a part of a larger trend with all the switching defensively. If you have just one smaller guy on the floor, he is going to get targeted.
Boy, you love to see this level of awareness from a big like Drummond. How about that feed to his teammate?
Pass to McBride. Here's Hart. Here's Bogdanovich. Lays it up off the glass. Bogdanovich has got 4 points now in the quarter.
And of the last 6 baskets, 5 have come on the interior. This is just smash mouth physical basketball, guys.
And now the latest from our reporter David Aldridge.
Thank you, Kevin. New York City remains a basketball mecca. NYC legend and former Knick Mark Jackson always talks up the basketball environment. He says, coming up in New York, it's all about the grit, the grind, the edge, the competitiveness, the swag, the confidence, the struggle, and the embracing of the bright lights. Kevin?
Well, it's all there, and it is the biggest stage for sure. David, thanks. Both teams deciding to change it up. A moment now to look at the year-to-year scoring output and how it has been trending for OG Anunoby.
And looking at his offensive numbers from the past few years, it seems like teams around the league have kind of figured him out. He's having to work a lot harder for his points, and they haven't been coming nearly as easily as they used to.
And there's the pass to Randall. New York, no good that time either.
Something that's kept this game close is the fact that the rebound stats for both teams are almost identical.
Boy, surprised he missed that. The defense just good enough to prevent that bucket.
You know, Doris, something to admire about Julius Randle is the joy, the pure joy he takes in this game.
Well, joy obviously comes when we're successful at something. And Julius Randle has become consistently successful at NBA basketball. He's worked hard to make that perimeter game as dangerous as his dribble drive game. And that kind of balance leads to great success.
And the lack of effort to fight over the screen there makes that an easy shot.
You know, we see this all the time. You're basically, as a defender, hoping the man misses rather than putting in the work to get over screens.
Carter with a screen on Anunoby. A 3 from Bogdanovich. And again, it's the Bulls from deep.
Yeah, that's too good a look to give him from behind the arc.
Knicks trail by 11. Randle outside. It's in. That's his 3rd field goal of the game. He's 3 for 5.
I don't know what's happening defensively, but they're not putting up any resistance.
Drummond sets the screen for Bogdanovich. Offline from the top of the key.
Well, terrific defense. They obviously respect his ability and just want to make it tough.
The Bulls leading by 9. And here is Dosunmu. Williams, a screen on Burks. Outside, Bogdanovich takes the 3, and it is good! The buzzer! Wow!
Yeah, that's exactly how to end the half on a high note. Tacking 3 points onto this lead at the horn.
All right, Dave, thank you. And time now for the halftime break with the 3rd quarter soon to follow. Right here on 2K Sports.
Now, Shaq, you once said that all the real big men are extinct because you killed them off.
That would be a correct.
Now, for a moment, to look at our game, everything, and I mean everything, is falling into place for the Chicago Bulls.
They're firing on all cylinders from deep. Obviously, that was their strategy coming in, and they've executed.
That'll do it for our show tonight. Thanks for joining us, and we'll send you back to Kevin Harlan for more hoops.
And after a very lopsided first half, we'll see if things play out a little more evenly here in the second. Bogdanovich really making a difference here.
He's done a fantastic job of finding open space to operate within the first few quarters.
One of the things every player is after is efficiency at the offensive end. And boy, this young guy has done just that.
Randall will step in at the 4 with Robinson as the center. Alec Burks is out there with Jalen Brunson. And it's Anunoby in at the small forward. So that's who Tom Thibodeau starts the second half with. Outside, Bogdanovich. Burks with the steal. And now the Knicks on the break. Over Bogdanovich. That is good. And the Bulls lead is cut down to just 8 points with the bucket from Burks.
Really confident handle from Alec Burks. How about the ability to get into the teeth of the defense?
Here's Rose. An easy 2 points on the layup. Rose has got his 3rd basket of the night right there.
Terrific play call to give him a clean look at the rim. That's how you want to start the second half.
Well, there is nothing better than catching a rhythm as early as possible. And boy, that's a terrific start right there. How good a playmaker are we watching? Always leading, always trying to create for others.
Here's Rose.
Well, that's one of the best dribble drives you will ever see. Rose electric with the ball in his hands.
And so it's Brunson with it. He brings it up for New York. It's a 10-point game. Down low. Robinson down low. Wembanyama on him. Good defense by Wembanyama.
You know, missed that one, but still a really good start coming off the break. 3 for 4 now.
Outside Bogdanovich. Shot clock at 6. Chicago needs to get off a shot here. Barnes can't get it to go.
And that's how you have to defend him out there on the three-point line. Played him perfectly.
Brunson finds Robinson. And here is Anunoby. Covered by Barnes. Anunoby, no good.
I'm sure he's kicking himself. He hates to blow that kind of opportunity.
And you look at the evolution of Anunoby's game, Doris, he's much more than a 3-and-D guy.
You know, Kevin, here's a young man who does a little bit of everything. He can score and defend in a variety of ways. Cross-positional defensively between 1 and 4. And an offensive game that continues to grow. He can get out and put pressure on the transition. A little bit of a streaky shooter, but there's so much to like. I think in today's NBA, you've got to be a 3-level scorer. The midi is good for Jalen Brunson.
Wembanyama, a screen on Brunson. Rose kicks to Bogdanovich. The three-pointer, no good. 1:56 left here in the 3rd quarter. And Brunson has it in the corner. Anunoby against Bogdanovich. Anunoby passes to Brunson. To get open is Robinson. Count that one. The Bulls' lead has been cut down to just 6 points with the basket from Brunson. Chicago has gotten blank from three-point land so far in the 3rd. Still 0 for 3. Time now to turn to our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. David.
Thank you, Kevin. You know, Jalen Brunson, for the NBA at least, is small in stature. But his tremendous footwork enables him to operate inside and out. He says, I've tried to make my game for what I had as versatile as possible. I've got to be crafty. I'm not jumping out of the gym. I'm not racing down the floor in 2 seconds. But I'm going to keep you off balance. Kevin?
Oh, I love his game. David, I know you do as well. Hey, thank you. Catching up on the changes for Chicago. Wendell Carter, he's checked in for Victor Wembanyama. And Eric Gordon subbed in for Bogdanovich. Passes it to Hartenstein. Floats one up, and it's good on the layup.
Well, the touch and the focus. What a pretty move in the lane.
The Bulls leading by 6. Now Rose, 10 points for him. The 3 from Barnes. It's rebounded by Hartenstein. They can trade 2 for 1 here.
Would be the right move, I believe, right now.
Here's Randall. And he jams it right over Scotty Barnes.
Wow, Julius Randle with a little flavor on the finish.
And that last look brought to you by the AT&T 5G Slam King. Puts the move on and finished off by Rose.
And there is no better way to add to the lead.
Isn't that true, GA, especially when the slam is coming from the point guard?
That's got to be a little bit deflating to the defense, guys. Getting kicked when you're down. My goodness.
Bucket is good. Burks has got 4 points now in the quarter.
Julius Randle can do a little bit of everything. That's a great find to get his teammate an open look.
Outside Rose. from deep three-point land. No good on the last second attempt there. The third quarter comes to a close. Bulls lead by 4. And right after the... And now we take a listen to the recent huddle from Tom Thibodeau.
Offensively, you got to do a better job. You got to shut the paint down. You got to challenge shots, and you got to finish.
You know, Gia, he's always preaching constant defense, defense, defense.
And it's his area of expertise, and obviously he takes it very seriously.
And I know I speak for all of us when I say I can't wait to see what kind of finish awaits us here in the fourth quarter. So with Rose on the bench, here's the group that Billy Donovan has on the floor. Boozer is out there with Barnes. Then there's Dosunmu. Then it's Wendell Carter, and it's Gordon in at the 2. And now the Knicks on the break. All going up court. That is good. And the Bulls lead is cut down to 2 on the bucket from Hartenstein.
Nice pass here to set that basket up.
Now here's Dosunmu. Carter with a screen on Brunson. For 3, Gordon. The kick out to Barnes. Bulls moving the ball around. Boozer with a screen for Gordon. And again, no good by Chicago.
Well, this is the night you look at your teammates and tap them on the back and say, good job, because for him, he's been struggling all night.
Bulls have gone 0-3 to start the fourth quarter. Boozer passes to Gordon. Boozer a screen on Hart. Gordon. They get it again. Boozer dishes to Carter. On the wing, Gordon. Carter with a screen on Hart. Gordon's got room. Again, the miss by Gordon.
He is just not taking smart shots out there, a pattern he has fallen into tonight.
Hart, wide open. He fires. No luck that time on the shot that would have put them on top. Chicago calls timeout. New group in for the Knicks. Robinson's checked in for Hartenstein. Randall comes in for Bogdanovich. OG Anunoby's checked in for Josh Hart. And it's Burks in for Washington. So Chicago going with an almost entirely new grouping. Wembanyama, he's checked in for Wendell Carter. Andre Drummond comes in for Boozer. Williams, he's checked in for Barnes. And it's Bogdanovich in for Gordon. The latest now from our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. David, it's all yours. Take it away.
Hey, Kevin, during that last break, I heard Billy Donovan talking to his team. Now, he emphasized it's anybody's game right now. He told his guys to focus on finishing the task at hand and not to get distracted. Wants them to go out there and play with authority. Kevin?
Thank you, David. And a closer look here at the scoring breakdown for Chicago.
Guys, the D hasn't had an answer for the three-point shooting, which is why they continue to just fire away from deep.
The other thing that's been impressive is really just relentless driving the basketball. Doesn't matter if the defense is there, they are challenging them and getting it done.
On its way from Burks for 2. And that one swishes right in.
Pick works well there. Not much resistance from the D.
It takes incredible effort to stay connected to the hip of the offensive player. You've got to want to work.
Handle with the ball, and Rose picks him up defensively. Anunoby has the open look. A shot's good on the assist by Brunson. Anunoby's got the lead up to 1 now for New York. And so Wembanyama will bring it up for the Chicago Bulls. Brunson against Rose, and the dunk by Rose.
We know this about Derrick Rose. He never ducks these moments. He's fearless, this guy.
Brunson against Wembanyama. Brunson, good. And the Knicks lead by 1.
Jalen Brunson wants the ball in these moments, and there he showed you why. Big-time shot.
Here's Rose. He takes it in. Randall grabs the board. Randall's got his 5th rebound right now in the game. Burks can't get it to go. And for the Bulls, they're shooting a mediocre 41% in this one. Rose goes in. Score that one for him. His 8th field goal. Eight for 11 on a very accurate night.
Yeah, he's still showing flashes of that incredible athleticism. Rose is a force attacking the lane.
Goes up the baseline. Williams for 3. Second shot opportunity. And Wembanyama with the layup.
How about the rookie with the big shot? Wembanyama showing us he can meet those high expectations.
Rose against Brunson. Wembanyama with the rebound. Out left to the wing. Outside Rose. Outside Williams. Rose finds Drummond. Drummond sets the screen for Bogdanovich. And the 3-ball is good. And it's a 6-point Chicago lead.
And so far, Bogdanovich's intensity on offense has been terrific. He could put up some big numbers if he keeps this up.
New York calls timeout. They're trailing by 6. We've got 33 seconds left in the game. Guys, what's your take?
Trying to stay alive. They've got to work quickly.
This is the very definition of desperation mode right now. They need a quick shot and a quick foul.
Bulls making a switch here. Gordon's checked in.
That's about trusting your guy in the clutch. Julius Randle embracing a tough opportunity.
And now we've got the intentional foul. Carlos Boozer's checked in for Chicago.
Second team foul.
And so they choose to intentionally foul.
Number 5, Carlos Boozer. Knicks foul.
He hits the first one, and that puts them up by 5.
No foul. Third team foul.
Second one is good. Being both at the line, and it's a 6-point ball game.
Well, we know this. Free throw shooting is such a mental aspect of the game. This guy keeps his composure and comes through.
Time call here. The Knicks decide to talk it over. They trail by 6. 23 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Guys, your thoughts?
They need a quick basket here.
Well, preferably a 3, right? If there's a clean look, take it.
And an intentional foul right there.
Third personal foul. Fourth team foul.
He drops the first one, and that makes it a 7-point lead.
And the enthusiasm and expectations for Wembanyama are off the charts for a rookie. That's a lot of pressure for a young man to deal with.
Rose against Brunson. Rose surveying the D. And so it's Chicago